Hey everyone, it's Jason here at Horology Middle East. Wanted to talk to you guys very quickly about this beautiful new Heuer Monza that I've just picked up for review. So, as you can see, the watch is really beautiful. I've had it on my wrist for the ride home from the Tagore office, and it's absolutely beautiful. I couldn't stop staring at it. It's a chronograph, like the original, which was released in 1976. And on that note, I should say that Tagore has reissued the Monza in its recent history. They've done it a couple of times. But if you look at the original and you look at those past reissues, they never really got close. They were always significantly different, I'm going to say. With this 2016 novelty that they announced at Baselworld, I think they've gotten as close as they possibly could to the original without basically creating the original watch again. It's really beautiful, as I say, and very clean, legible dial. You've even got the original name of the company on the at the 12 o'clock position, just as Heuer Monza. You don't see Tiger anywhere on this watch, so it's Heuer there. It's on the crown, which you won't be able to see because you don't have a macro on this. On the case back as well, Heuer, and here on the clasp, you can see Heuer again. So they've really kind of kept this watch as vintage as possible. And in case you're wondering, a lot of companies when they reissue watches, they tend to add in complications because they think it'll make the watch more functional. Most of the time, that means they put in a date window, and personally, I think that changes the watch's character quite a bit. It's a completely new complication, even if it's as simple as a date. With this watch, though, you see the date here at 6 o'clock. That's not actually an addition because the original Monza uh, did have a date window, and in fact, it was at the 6 o'clock position. So you're not seeing anything drastically different here with this piece, which is a very good thing. There are differences, of course. So I think on the original you had the crown, which is here at the 3 o'clock position. I think on the original it was at the 9 o'clock position, and likewise with the dial. This one, obviously, like I say earlier, it's a super clean dial, very handsome, very attractive. A lot of contrast with the red and the kind of fox patina and the black. But yeah, with the dial, the other change that they made is, so you see here the 9 o'clock position, you've got the 30-minute chronograph register. On the original, I believe they had the running seconds on at the 10 o'clock position, and the 30-minute chronograph was actually at the 3 o'clock position. So whereas this style is quite symmetrical, and I love that about it. I just love symmetrical dials. The original was kind of isometric, so you'd have the one dial slightly offset, at the 10 o'clock position, and you had the chronograph dial at the 3 o'clock position. So that was always kind of something that bugged me. I love the original, don't get me wrong, but I love my watches symmetrical, and this one ticks all the boxes in that respect. Very comfortable to wear. This racing strap is just beautiful. It doesn't it lets your skin breathe, and even now with Dubai summer, I just did not feel my wrist getting sweaty at all. So it's overall a very good watch. Let me just put it on for you guys. Very easy to put on, as you can see. The clasp. Oh yeah, I should say that the watch is made out of. So the case is three pieces. It's the bezel, the case itself, and the case back, and all three are made from titanium. And to get this kind of black finish, which almost looks like ceramic, in fact, uh, Tag Heuer went with a titanium carbide coating, and it just looks spectacular. I mean, this is a watch that a lot of people are going to ask me questions about while I have it. I'm quite sure about that. It's just a beautiful piece, and I spoke to Tiger because there's been a little bit of confusion about whether this is going to be a numbered edition and or limited edition. So I've seen a few people say it's numbered, and some say it's limited. So what I've heard from Tiger is that it's a numbered edition. So each watch will get a unique number. So you'll have 10 or 20 or 30, but you're not going to see the total production run. So normally with limited editions, you'd see, say, if they're making 2,000 watches, you'd see 10/2000. So 10 of 2,000 watches, number 10 of 2,000. In this case, it's just going to have a number, so it'll just be 10 or 5, whatever number. And I think Tiger is going to keep producing this for as long as they have demand. I don't think it'll. That said, I don't think it'll be a very high production watch compared to what they do with the other lines, for example, the standard references. But yeah, so that's about it. It's I'm going to enjoy wearing this watch, you can tell right now, and we'll have a full review up on my site. So keep watching Horology at least. On social media channels, you'll know as soon as I've posted something out there. Thanks.